Hello guys, today I am going to explain Chapter 4 of the Manny manga. In the last episode, I explained 3 chapters. If you haven't seen that video, then please watch that first. So let's start the video. Chapter 4 starts, and we are shown the text messages between Violetta and Manny. In these, Violetta says, "Jessica has not come to school for a long time. I think she was going home alone at night and a dog attacked her. I have heard that her condition is very bad, and she has been admitted to the hospital. Without her, for a few months, the school atmosphere has become very good. I have made good friendships with my classmates, and they don't have any problem with my stuttering. Instead, they support me. That dog has done a big favor for me." Suddenly, the classroom door opens and a girl comes inside. Seeing her, Violetta is shocked because it was Jessica. Her face was now disfigured, and she was looking quite ugly. Jessica has now come back, and she has changed a lot, not just physically. Now all her friends and her boyfriend have left her. She always stays alone and keeps crying with her one remaining eye. The dog cut off a piece of her tongue too, so she does not try to speak. I feel very bad looking at her condition. After that, Violetta goes to Jessica and says, "Do you want to hang out with us?" "Manny, thank you so much for listening to my words and understanding them." The scene cuts, and we are shown Carmen and Manny. Carmen says, "Do you want to take a break and have a juice drink with me?" Manny also agrees, and both sit together, drink juice, and talk. After a while, Carmen says, "Why don't we both take a dip in the pool?" Then Manny says, "Are you sure?" Carmen says, "You are also allowed to have fun in the pool." After that, Manny takes off his clothes and both get into the pool. Carmen says, "What is this tattoo on your back?" Then Manny says, "This is not a tattoo. Lightning had fallen on me, this is its scar. You can touch it and see its texture is different." The scene shifts, and we are shown Violetta, who had prepared a thank you drawing for Manny. When she goes out of the house to give this drawing to Manny, she is shocked to see the scene outside. She sees her mom and Manny together in the pool. Looking at Carmen, it felt as if Manny had taken her under his control too, just like he had possessed Karma. After that, at the end of the chapter, we see Carmen and Daniel's dolls moving away from each other. Here, Chapter 4 ends. Chapter 5 starts. Violetta says to Manny, "Sometimes I cannot tolerate this family. I wish my family was like before. My dad stays out of the house most of the time. My brother is stupid, and my mom is also very controlling. It was not like this before when we lived in the house by the lake. Everything was perfect then. After I saw the ghost in the attic, everything slowly started getting bad. I hope my mom and dad stay together forever to make everything like it was before." Then Manny says, "All families go through difficult times. I have stayed with so many families, but I found your family's bond to be the strongest." Then Violetta says, "Through the cursed flames of hell, our family's bond, unbreakable, forever tolls." Manny says, "What do you mean?" Violetta says, "These are the lyrics of your favorite band's song, which is also your phone ringtone, right?" Manny says, "Oh, that's right. I don't remember the lyrics." Now, Violetta starts looking at Manny with suspicion. The scene cuts, and we are shown Daniel and his friend. Daniel says, "There was a forest in front of our house. Stories say that if you go deep inside the forest, there is a fun house. Inside the fun house, there are many rooms like a maze and many games too. Its owner is a demon clown. Sometimes, laughing sounds come from inside the fun house. If you follow those sounds and somehow find the clown, he makes you a child forever, and you get trapped inside that fun house. When I grew up, I became an architect and designed my own house. Taking inspiration from the fun house, I also made a secret path inside the house that could be used in an emergency. But the problem is, the house I designed has now completely changed. It all started one night when I was in the office. Suddenly, I heard a loud scream from the hallway. I found Violetta unconscious on the floor. She had fallen down the attic stairs while playing hide-and-seek with Luca. We took her to the hospital, and when she woke up, she told me that she had seen a ghost in the attic. But I knew what it really was. Then Daniel's friend says, "Who was in the attic? The clown from the fun house? Just kidding. I'm sorry this happened to your daughter. She started stuttering since then, right?" Daniel gets up to leave. Then his friend says, "Forgive me, I didn't mean to make fun of you. If you need my help, tell me, I will help you." Then Daniel says, "I have needed help for a long time, but you cannot help me. No one can help me. Now I am trapped inside that house forever." After that, Daniel reaches home. At that time, Manny was reading a book. When Daniel climbs the stairs to go to his room, he suddenly hears the scary voice of that same horror clown. When he looks back, he only sees Manny. Daniel somehow controls himself and starts going towards his room. Just then, Violetta stops him. Violetta says, "Dad, I need to talk to you." Then Daniel says, "I am tired, we will talk tomorrow morning." Violetta says, "It's important. It's about Manny. He is lying to us. He told me his favorite band was the same as mine, but now he can't recognize lyrics from their most popular song, which is also his phone ringtone." Daniel says, "Is this what couldn't have waited until tomorrow?" Violetta says, "I bet he saw the band poster in my room. He's faking liking them to get closer to me." Then Daniel says, "I don't think it's a big deal. His entire family is dead and he's new among us, so he's trying to connect with us." After Daniel says this, he still doesn't understand. So at the end, Violetta says, "It's not just that. There's one more thing. I saw Manny trying to seduce Mom." Manny was also hiding outside the room, listening to their conversation. Here, Chapter 5 ends. Chapter 6 starts, and Daniel sadly comes into his room and lies down on the bed next to Carmen. Then Carmen says, "I asked you not to come home so late. We are your family. Your priority, aren't we?" Daniel says, "I had a lot of work." Carmen says, "Work isn't your life. It's an excuse to stay away. From now on, you will eat dinner with us. You're so far away you don't even want to touch me tonight, do you?" After that, Carmen gets angry and leaves the room. She comes downstairs and says to Manny, "I am going to make coffee for myself. If you want, I can make some for you too." While drinking coffee, Carmen says to Manny, "It has become very difficult for me to keep this family together now." Manny says, "You are not alone. I am with you to keep this family together." Carmen says, "For a few years now, Daniel has been completely absent. He stays out late at work and he has been uninterested in me. I discovered that he was attracted to other women, but he told me he loved me, that he only wanted to be with me. But since then, he has only distanced himself more and more. I try to move forward, but every day I feel less attractive and more alone in this family." Manny says, "You're not alone, Carmen. You have your children who love you, and now you have me too. And I have to tell you that you're wrong. You're a very attractive woman." After that, the scene cuts and it is morning. Daniel is shown. Daniel goes into Manny's room and says, "Manny, before I go to work, I wanted to talk to you for a moment. It's probably a misunderstanding. Violetta came to me, worried, thinking that she'd seen you and my wife in a bit of an intimate way." Manny, giving a full horror vibe, says, "And where's the problem? Carmen deserves to enjoy her sexuality just like you." Hearing this, the ground slips from under Daniel's feet. Manny says, "I know your little secret. I'm not here to judge you, but to set you free. Actually, you and I are very similar. We hide our true nature from others in order to survive. After all, we are demons. Don't worry, as long as I'm inside this house, your secret is safe with me." After that, Daniel quietly starts going to his office. Just then, Violetta stops Daniel and says, "What did he say?" Daniel says, "It was a misunderstanding. Yes, Violetta, let's just forget about it." Violetta says, "But I saw it with my own eyes. I saw Manny and Mom in the pool like lovers." Daniel says angrily, "Enough. What we see is not always reality. If you can't stop thinking about Manny, maybe it's you who is in love with him." Here, Chapter 6 ends.
Hello guys, if you like my efforts then subscribe to the channel and like this video for the next episodes.